with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Hawks. Now, here's Fox. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the Marlin game.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Outside for Wembanyama. No good on the triple. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Castle. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Barnes sends it back. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Back to Vassell. A three-pointer, no good.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all five guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now Fox. Yep, that one goes.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams scanning the floor. Over Barnes. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
It's Dort on the wing. Left side, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Holmgren the screen. Shot clock at 5. Off target from the baseline.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And here now the Thunder. Here's Joe. The kick out to Williams. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Thomas. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Now here's Thomas. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
To the inside. Joe Williams with a clean look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Thomas. On the top of the key. Nice jump shot. Good.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Now here's Williams. Off target from three-point range. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 5.
The Thunder.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Dors has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Spurs trailed by 5. Wembanyama with it. Williams picks him up. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, San Antonio. Pass to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Holmgren's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Now here's Williams. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And the basket by Vassell. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch and shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And it's the Spurs ball. Trailing by 2. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Holmgren the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. Over in the corner, Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
That's elite length and explosiveness. Harrison Barnes attacks the rim, leaves no doubt.
Got a piece of it. Here's Wembanyama. Barnes left side. Holmgren with the steal. Dort with the ball. Still scoreless.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Wembanyama. And another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Dort.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Ooh, the burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Now, here's Thomas. Wembanyama, a screen. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. Pass to Champagnie. Misses the 3. And here is Williams. Defended by Sohan. Now here's Holmgren. Fires the 3. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. I'm going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
24.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama using those long strides in transition.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. D.A., thanks. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Now Fox, after the missed 3 from Chet Holmgren. It's Fox with the drive.
And how about the burst there with the change of pace? Fox is elite at attacking the rim.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Fox hits them both. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Outside, Fox. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. There's the drive. The layup missed. Thunder trailing by 4. Right side, Dort. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebounded by Castle.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
To the paint, Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. For the 3, and the basket by Castle. Castle's got 5 now.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Outside, Dort. Back to Williams. And stolen by Vassell. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Castle. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And stolen by Barnes. Here we go, one-on-one. Poked away. It's stolen by Dort. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Trying to get something going. That shot, no good. Spurs leading by 7. Outside Thomas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Dort. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. The Thunder with another miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Thomas. Connects on the foul line jumper. Thomas got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
When Cam Thomas finds a look, folks, he is going to attack.
Outside Williams. There's the 3. A steal. Thomas up top. 7 points in the game. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Boy, Gafford gets off his feet quickly, and the pass is absolutely perfect.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Thunder trailing by 13. Pass to Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's San Antonio now. Some momentum with the 15-2 run underway. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here is Thomas. For 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Spurs out in front.
26.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's McLaughlin. Down low, Holmgren with the steal. Now Caruso. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. From past the arc. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Takes a 3. Thomas, no luck.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Caruso.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Outside Thomas. Screen by Gafford. A floater. Goes back up. And the layup's good off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. Williams for 3. And the Thunder another 3.
Now, Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And here is Thomas. Inside. Here's Gafford.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And some changes here for the Spurs.
First team foul. Substitution on court.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. It's Dort on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Wembanyama down low. Here's Castle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Outside Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Connects from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Vassell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, a bit undersized, but Vassell using it to his advantage to get around defenders.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Dort. Off target with his 3. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
To the middle. Wembanyama gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 12.
making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. Pass to Holmgren. No good on the three. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win.
Put one hand on my brother, man's getting straight round there with a straight. Man too tough on the neck, catch him in the flesh. I just put me a 10 down. Don't you know I'm about my bar? I love my freedom, but I risk it anytime I see them. Fly at the ride, man, freedom. Caught me up, man, he kept on. L2R2, man, pop this corn like the cinema view. If Rose Key Jones, man, chilling it too, man. Step trying to finish them, you. No, man, cut you, bust that. Think, give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like, on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on my clutch that. Don't sell, man, cock that. Any up on sight, man. I'm like, who's that, what's that? Man, cut you, bust that. Think, give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like, on the up block with a rock back. 2 hands on my clutch that. Don't sell my cock that. Any up on sight, man.
Hey man, everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say